This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, one and all. Guys, this is our first session of time of functionality. So let me reveal few basics against time of functionality, then we are jumping into the practical exposure. Now, remember one thing, before 2022, time of functionality is under employee central module, guys. Before 2022, I mean to say, starting from 2012 up to 2022, time of functionality is under employee central. I mean to say, if you are a EC certified consultant, I mean say global certified consultant or normal certified consultant, whatever. Okay, if you are a prime consultant or global certified consultant, by using your employee central global certification, you can able to configure for both EC and time off for your customer. If there is no time off functionality for your customer, just you are responsible for EC only. Along with EC, time off is applicable for your customer's requirement. It's your responsibility. Whether you are a prime consultant or normal consultant, doesn't matter. Just example I'm telling. I mean to say, by using your EC global certification, you can do this activity. That is my intention. But with effective from 1H 2022 onwards, with effective from 1H 2022 onwards, SuccessFactors brought up there is a new application or module name called time tracking. With effective from 1H 2022 onwards, SuccessFactors brought up there is a new application or module name under SuccessFactors Suite as a core module name called time tracking. So, in order to implement for your customer time tracking, make sure you should be a time of consultant. I mean say time tracking consultant. The program code is THR94 as of now 2411 as of now. C underscore THR94, the upcoming one 2505. As of now we are under 2411, guys. Coming to EC, this is the one. The upcoming one, this is the one. 81. THR means the HR81 is the program code, global certification code I'm talking about. Right? Again, I'm repeating. So right now we are in 2025. With effective from 1H 2022 onwards, SuccessFactors brought up there is a new application or module under SuccessFactors Suite as a core module name called time tracking. Time tracking is a combination of time tracking is a combination of time off plus timesheet with biometric and other recordings functionality. Simplifying, absence or leave management plus timesheet functionality. So timesheet functionality is nothing but combination of clock in and clock outs. Right? Clock in, clock outs. Nothing but biometrics, some integration, clock in, clock outs, etc. So this is nothing but SAP HCM time management functionality fully integrated with time tracking application, guys. As simple as that. In the cloud platform, people who are coming from any ERP background, for example, SAP HCM, Oracle apps, HRMS, PeopleSoft HRMS, Microsoft Dynamics, or etc. So whatever the timesheet or time management functionality which you come across, right, that means that particular ERP domain, same to same here also. Little bit terminology might be differ, but right now it is under cloud platform. Cloud platform is nothing but, as you know, SuccessFactors is a cloud application. Coming to ERP means you need to install the application into X system or LAPI, etc. Then you are going to executable according to your business needs, right? And Coming to in our curriculum, we are going to focus on this particular area, guys. We are going to focus on here options are leave management. 40% curriculum on time tracking application, guys. Options are leave management. Without knowing options or leave management, you can't able to configure timesheet functionality tomorrow. For example, depends upon your customer's needs. If you would like to upgrade yourself timesheet functionality, make sure you should know the options or leave management configuration in the customer system or whatever the system. Example I'm telling, right? So it contains the weightage 40 to 45% out of 100, guys. Out of 100 functionality, the weightage is 40 to 45 personality. Sorry, 45%. Sorry. So being a EC consultant, right? Or as a EC consultant, add at least one project along with EC time of configuration for your customer. Don't expect within 40 to 45% can I able to manage or etc. See, it is not a matter of 40 to 45%, guys. So many components are involved. I mean, say the combination of permutations and combinations are going to be involved. Keep in our mind. With EC data, again a kind of module integration over here. See, in order to create options for X employee, where that employee's data is maintained. Is it employee central or third party application? Employee central only. So from the employee central application to time management application, you are trying to call those employees data in order to request a options or leaves or etc. So it is kind of integration, right? Now, so this is all about overview, guys. In case tomorrow if you'd like to upgrade yourself time tracking global certified consultant kind of stuff, this is the program code, guys. THR 94 certification, THR 94 employee central, THR, right, 81, guys. Keep in our mind. So right now we are under 2411, guys. The program code I'm talking about, version we are under 2505, but still the program code, right? The upcoming one 2505. Now, since time off, in the older versions we used to call time off, guys, nothing but time management. Since time management is a MDF object, when I mentioned it's a kind of time MDF object means by using MDF functionality, whatever the tasks we covered so far, same to same here also. I mean to say MDF object means what is the backend activity? Simple example, guys. Configure object definition. But that time employee central side, employee central related objects. Coming to time management side, time management related objects. That is only the difference. And in order to maintain the records or data, division, department, etc., how you can able to create manually, just example, manage data. Here also same. In order to bulk upload list of departments, divisions, or etc., coming to time of functionality, same. Import and export data. I mean to say the actions remain same. Objects might be differ, right? So configure object definition, for example, business unit, right? So here you are going to call, for example, time type. Just example I'm telling. Holiday, holiday calendar, work schedule, something, right? And by using manage data, you can able to maintain the records, right? Records. For example, you can able to create, for example, BU1001 something. Here you can able to create by using manage data annual leave. For example, time type means annual leave, leave type, annual leave, sick leave, vacation leave, something, etc. In order to bulk upload, import and export, just example I'm telling. So you can able to bulk upload list of business units. Here you can able to bulk upload list of holidays, Time types also you can able to bulk upload, etc. guys. But is not recommended. Holidays, etc. Right? The actions remain same, but objects might be differ. When we are in the EC side, employees and related objects. Coming to time off side, time off related objects. Since time off or time management functionality is a MDF concept, guys. That is my intention. Time off is an MDF object. Now, what do you mean by time management or time off? A simple definition, guys. Coming to SuccessFactors terminology, time management which will be used to keep a track of each and every employee's work schedule, holiday calendar, absences, balances with attendances information. When you heard about time and management, it's a combination of two words, guys. Time and management, right? Time is nothing but on what or which timings that you need to attend, right? The office like a regular shift, morning shift, second shift, night shift, general shift, etc. How you are going to manage those things is nothing but time and management. Keep in your mind, right? Now, there are three important things that you need to keep in your mind. Even though you are not a core HR consultant, for example, you have a query, coach, I'm a EC consultant or time off consultant. How would I know that? Nothing to worry, right? Even though you are not a core EC consultant, you need to remember three important, right, quotes in your mind, guys. That's it. I mean to say, time off or time management deals with what are all the timings that you need to follow in a company or organization. The first thing, what are all the timings an employee has to follow in the organization? Comes under work schedule concept, guys. Work schedule, nothing but Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday day off, or Sunday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday day off, or Monday to Saturday, Sunday is day off. Day off means, right, holiday. So here holiday means two things are there, guys, right? One is public holiday, second one is day off. Public holiday, day off. Public holiday as per the state government or as per the company business needs, guys. Whether they would like to follow, I mean, state government gazetted or central government gazetted, or depends upon the right region. Sometimes region specific holidays also you are going to get. Correct, right? Region specific. I mean to say some of the festivals are going to celebrate some particular means a region people. I'm not differentiating here any region or community or etc. Okay, just example I would like to share you. So people who belongs to Telangana state, right? You know Batukamma festival, some local festival. But the same festival is not applicable pan India. Only two states. I mean say Telugu states only, right? Just example I would like to share you. And coming to Sankranti or Pongal, for example. So it's a familiar for Telugu states, and coming to right other states is not that much priority. So whether customer would like to follow their company leave policy as per the central government gazetted, state government gazetted, or as per their business needs. Doesn't matter. But being a consultant, you should know what kind of timings employee has to follow in the organization. What are all the holidays an organization has providing to the employees? Nothing but holiday calendar. Holiday calendar means group list of holidays under one calendar, right? Then what are all the leaves an organization is providing to an employees? Leaves is nothing but right annual leave, sick leave, vacation leave, maternity, paternity, garnishment, alimony, right? Marriage leave, condolence leave, sabbatical leave, different names. Doesn't matter. If you know how to create one leave type, same to same n number of leave types. So that leave types comes under time profile functionality. Time profile. Why coach time profile? You will come to know shortly. For example, very user friendly example, guys. Annual leave, sick leave, vacation leave, casual leave, maternity, paternity. So not for maternity, paternity, one employee, guys. Why? Because maternity is differentiate females. Paternity is going to differentiate males. Just example I'm telling. So in your customer's requirement, around 8 to 10 different leave types or options types are available. So the moment you are going to hire an employee under job information, hope you guys are very familiar. Easy concept. The moment you are going to hire an employee, when we are reaching at the third section, job information, add new employee action. As you know, we have four different sections. Combination of sections we used to call wizard, hire wizard or rehire wizard. Identity section, person information section. Now we are under job information section. Contains couple of subportlets like position information, org information, job information. The next one is time information. When you are trying to fill the data time information, guys, we don't have any field like options type or leave type. We have a field name called time profile only. Why? Because for example, you are at in the mid-level profile in the company, you are eligible to get only 5 time types. Just example, you are at top management criteria, so you are eligible to get 12 different time types. For example, myself, I'm an apprentice or trainee consultant, I'm eligible to get only 2 or 3. So while hiring time, it is very difficult to add the list of time types. So that SuccessFactors brought up a feature name called time profile. Group all the list of time types under one time profile. That time profile you map it. Under the time profile, whatever the options types or leave types are there, then you are applicable. Nothing but time types. My intention goes to. Yet to discuss detail explanation, guys. Please wait. So these are the three important things that you need to concentrate on majorly while you are implementing any of your customers time off project. You can mention in your resume configured for X customer time off functionality. Definitely they are going to expect from your end one more query immediately. I mean, so they are going to raise one more question. What about timesheet? Mention that very crystal clear. You can able to configure basic timesheet, guys. The high level timesheet means you are responsible for some different business rules, but so complicated rules, guys. So complicated, so logical thinking. I mean, it's a too much logical thinking. Minimum the rule contains 75 to 100 lines of code, guys. Why? Because you are about to query the data from clock in, clock out from biometric system to time profile data from their timesheet information from their respective managers routing or etc. So that is the reason. Mention that, right? I'm quite comfortable time of functionality, but timesheet I can able to configure basic level timesheet. So you have couple of blocks, guys, how we can able to configure timesheet. Without time data, you can't able to configure timesheet, guys, for our kind information. I mean, say without time of data is my intention. So couple of blocks are available, just you can refer and try to create yourself one basic timesheet is enough. Why? Because you are going to get a number of questions if you mentioned, yes, I'm quite comfortable timesheet or time tracking functionality. You are going to get a number of questions on this time of functionality only. They won't touch EC. Please highlight the EC module. Mention that along with EC, I know the time of functionality configuration for your customer. Then what is your roles and responsibilities? We have to discuss. Please wait. For example, even though you are not a HR person in the organization, I'm talking about even though you are not coming from core HR background in the organization. For example, someone in our team coming from core HR background around 5 plus years, 6 plus years. Since as a core HR consultant, you know the company time off policy. So you can able to understand little bit terminology or some other. Okay. Even though you are not coming from that background straight away, you started your career with SAP or success factors or whatever. If you can remember those three things, nothing but the timings you has to means employee has to follow, nothing but work schedule, holiday calendar, time profile is highly enough. Why? Because at the time of you are going to capture the requirements in the form of the workbooks, you don't require any HR process or etc., guys. Just you need to raise these three queries is enough. They fill and send back to the template. Even though you are not a HR person in the organization, when you join in the organization, you might have asked to the respective HR person, say yes or no. For example, recently you have given the couple of rounds of interview and finally coming Thursday, they scheduled final HR round with project manager or etc. So definitely for our curiosity, we are trying to ask couple of things, right? So what is the project exactly, which location, all right? What are all the timings? I mean, say what kind of schedule you are looking for, right? You are looking means how many leaves I'm going to get, what kind of work schedule do I need to come and attend, regular shift or some other shifts or etc. So few basic things you are going to raise. Those basic things are nothing but these three important things. That's it. Before you are going to join in the organization, definitely you had a discussion with the respect to HR person. Now, time management is divided into basically two parts, as I mentioned: leave management or options management. The second one is attendance management, nothing but timesheet with fully biometric clocking clockouts configuration, time tracking functionality. Right? Keep in our mind. So here we are going to focus on leave management or options management. Now, coming to leave management or time off functionality, we have total 7 objects. I mean to say, employee central, the basic configuration will execute based on 18 to 20 objects. Do you agree or not? The basic employee central I'm talking about, I mean, so the company org structure will execute based on 18 to 20 objects. The combination of org structure, pay structure, job structure, compensation structure, right? Additional or miscellaneous foundation data, same fashion. In order to executable for your customers leave management or time off functionality, you are responsible for 7 objects. In that 6 are primary. That means we need to configure that functionality. One is hidden object, means standard object. We no need to configure. That functionality is available. Let me maintain hidden object is nothing but standard. Right? Keep in your mind. What are the 6 objects? I will explain, guys. One is holiday, holiday calendar, work schedule, time type, time account type, time profile. Total how many, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 6. We have one more is time account. Time account. Holiday, holiday calendar, work schedule, time type, time account type, time profile, and time account. So these are the 7 objects are going to be involved this particular leave management or options management configuration. 6 are the primary, one is the hidden object. Hidden object is nothing but standard, we no need to configure. For example, country or region is a standard MDF object in our success factors EC, we no need to configure. Okay, someone of knowledge people they may configure, leave it, I don't want to discuss please. But basically the standard system delivered country or region. Just you need to call for that respective target country and you need to add your respective data. That's it. Same to same here. Now, holiday. What do you mean by holiday? You guys are very familiar. Holidays is nothing but the public holidays, guys. You are going to receive the list of public holidays. You no need to worry. For example, New Year, Pongal or Sankranti, Ramadan, Ugadi, Ramnavami, Independence Day, Republic Day, Labor Day, Diwali, Dasara, Christmas or Xmas. So some other regional holidays or some other whatever depends upon the customer's leave policy, options and leave policy. Every company, I mean say every customer, they may have their own company options and leave policy, guys. In order to configure customers leave management and time tracking functionality, make sure you need to follow companies options and leave policy. In that you will come to know that. But the first time little bit tricky, guys. Why? Because first time means for each and every leave type may contains around 4 to 5 pages document. That is a policy. Don't take any confusion. Don't nervous, please. Seriously, I'm telling, guys. I'm not praising personally. Seriously, I'm telling. Don't nervous. Try to refer couple of means pages. For example, annual leave. Why 5 pages? Because they are going to mention the detailed information. And finally, the roles information as well. For example, manager. What is the access for manager? What is the end user access? What is the HRBP access? What is the admin access? What is the consultant access? Like that way. Right? First time I'm talking about. Don't take any confusion, any nervous or etc. Beyond you, there is no that much technical and talented people in the market. Open statement. Right? Don't worry. So list of holidays you are going to get. Then holiday calendar. You need to add those list of holidays into one public holiday calendar. You have a query. Coach, can customer may have more than one holiday calendar? Different regions they can, else universal holiday calendar. Two answers, guys. Region wise, for example, within the country India, right? So, for example, customer may have around 5 to 10 operations, country India I'm talking about. For example, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, right, something etc. So they would like to differentiate each and every state separate public holiday calendar you need to create. Else, universal calendar. I mean, say the entire country, one calendar only you have to follow. Then work schedule, working pattern of an employee, except UAE few countries, UAE nationalities few countries I said, for example, Saudi Arabia. The rest of the globe are going to follow the standard work schedule as of today in the market. Any difference, please maintain accordingly. For example, Monday to Friday, country India, Saturday, Sunday, day off. I'm talking about the standard software example, guys. You can go by, for example, you guys are coming from any prod-based company. You can mention that, yes, coach, in my customer's requirement, Monday to Saturday workings, Sunday is the day off. Guys, can you please mute in the background?
Bhargav, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Do we have a factory calendar?
means your voice is very low, man. Can you please speak up a bit
Do we
more?
have a concept of factory calendar?
No.
Only holiday calendar.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are we now? Yeah. Right. But for Saudi Arabia, I mean, say KSA, still they are following Sunday to Thursday. I mean to say for them, Sunday is the day one, first day in the week, Sunday. For us, Monday is the first day in the week, right? That is only the difference. Then time type. Time type is nothing but leave type, right? Annual leave, sick leave, casual leave, vacation leave, or etc. That anyway we have to discuss. Then time account type. So time account type basically talks about for the respective leave type, right, or time type contains any quota. So quota means total number of days or hours defined by the company top management for a particular leave type. For example, annual leave, 24 days per annum. Who is going to define 24 days? It is not a standard rule. It's a top management or some company side, some heads. They are going to define that number of days, right? For 12 months, I mean say 1 year, 24 days. Sick leave, 12 months, 12 days only, or 96 hours. I mean say, as per the software example, I mean say per day 8 hours, 12 days, 12 into 8, 96 hours. Just example I'm telling. So time account type basically talks about one of the crucial object under leave management, one of the biggest object where we are jumping into more and more business rules. Complicated object and very, very important and very user friendly, right? Don't worry. So time account type basically talks about the total quota days, respective time type, right? Or hours. And time profile. So time profile contains group of time types. Group of time types. In the real time, by default, you have two different time types in the real time, guys. By default. In the real time. Else more than two time profiles. Just now, which we come across one best example, guys. See here, 8 to 10. For example, here 5 to 8. Here, just example I'm telling. 3 to 5. Here 1 to 3. So four different time profiles are applicable in your customer's requirement. You need to create four different time profiles first. The moment you are going to hire an employee, you need to map that employee comes under this time profile or this one or this one or this one. So this is the way. If not in the real time, guys, the standard one is time profile male, time profile female. Coming to the demo system, we don't need to maintain two guys. We can create only one and we can execute accordingly. But in the real time, why we are differentiating male and female means one or two time types might be differ guys. One or two. Max cases one, that anyway you know. So here paternity leave, here maternity leave. The remaining time types are remain same for both, right? So time profile contains group of time types. Now here each and every object has interrelated with the other time of objects. After configured holiday, then we are jumping into holiday calendar. Once we configure time types, then only we can able to configure time profile. So like that the connectivity dots guys. So these are the 5 or 6 objects. Why I mention here 5 or 6 means time account type is a subset of time type guys. So under time type only time account type functionality is applicable. That is the reason 5 are the 6 objects which we are going to configure in the SuccessFactors time of system for our customer. So the entire configuration is going to be involved these 5 or 6 or 7 objects. 6 are the primary, one is the hidden object and the standard object in the name of time account. If you can able to understand these 6 objects very clearly or thoroughly, you can able to configure and you can able to play with your customer's time of system guys. As simple as that. So this is all about few basics guys. There is no much more basics like EC guys here. When we are jumping into the practical exposure, you will come to know detailed explanation. Now, my question goes to how you can enable in your customer system time off functionality. For example, you are a time off consultant. Let us assume that. How you can enable the time off functionality in your customer system? EC, you know the RBP. What about time off? Let me explain about the provisioning setup and RBP setup, guys. The first thing you need to enable in your customer's provisioning system, either dev or preview test or production, time off or time management tab you need to enable. Time off or time management tab. Keep in your mind. In case you have a query, coach, what about timesheet functionality? On the same fashion, I mean say under the time off or time management tab, that very next you can able to see enable timesheet, enable clocking clockouts, enable SuccessFactors time tracking functionality. Continuously 4 or 5 tabs are available. You need to enable, click on save feature. Coming to time off, in our requirement, time off or time management. I mean to say why I mentioned time off or time management means in the older version you can able to see time off. In the latest version you can able to see time management. Right? You need to enable in the provisioning system. Once it is done, click on save the feature. Navigate to the instance system. Manage employee central settings. Second responsibility. So right now we're in the demo system. You no need to do any activation part, please. I'm talking about the live system. The first section, guys, see here time and attendance management. Time and attendance management. See here time off functionality got enabled. Coming to timesheet, clocking, clockout, SuccessFactors time tracking, these are all applicable. Don't enable in the
Uh,
demo system, please.
Sir,
Yes.
can you
Yeah.
come back 1 minute back, like where you showed these screens?
Okay.
I missed it, sir.
Okay. No worries. I mean to say, right now we are going to discuss about how we can enable the time off functionality in your customer system. Always provisioning first, then followed by instance system. So let us assume that right now you are at in the customer's development provisioning system. Under employee central tab, after you are going to enable employee central features, etc. Right, correspondingly the below you can able to see time off or time management checkbox. You need to give the checkbox on the right hand side, save feature. If you would like to activate along with the time off, timesheet, clocking, clockouts, etc. with the corresponding bottom of the screen, very next line or after one or two tabs, I mean to say two features, you can able to see clocking, clockouts enablement and timesheet and SuccessFactors time tracking checkboxes. Once if you are going to save the features, you need to navigate your customer instance system. For example, right now you are in the development instance system. You need to navigate manage employee central settings in the instance side. The first box, I mean say first section itself, you can able to see time and management functionality, guys. Notice that feature provisioning. Whatever you got enabled in the provisioning system, those features will come and sit over here. So this is our responsibility right now, guys. Time off. In your customer system, don't enable in the demo system, please, guys. Some configuration is going to be mismatch. See timesheet, SuccessFactors time tracking, clocking clockouts. Time off, timesheet, SuccessFactors time tracking, clocking clockout. These four tabs we need to enable the complete time tracking functionality. But coming to in our requirement only time off, still you can able to configure basic timesheet in the demo system, no need to worry. So once it is done, the next responsibility, you need to navigate. Once you are going to switch on, click on save. Don't switch off and again on, guys. Don't do that way, right? Don't switch off and don't on. Some features got disabled in the background, so don't do that way. Now let me navigate manage business configuration. Hope you remember when we are in the section data model functionality, we park it aside one tab name called tab elements. Hope you remember, right? We park it aside that time tab elements. Now I'm going to cover that tab elements functionality. Manage business configuration. So click on employee profile. See, we covered background elements, nothing but talent profile. Standard elements, nothing but employee profile, basic user data or mini master data. So user info is a standard functionality, etc. The remaining one, leave it aside. Tab elements. Let me explain tab elements. So these tab elements are related to admin activity. Admin activity. In order to get the admin activity, you need to cross-check these tabs first. I mean to say, you are eligible to get two different tabs in the same screen, guys. You are going to get admin tab as well as employee tab. If you are just employee in the company, only employee tab. That behavior coming from this tab elements functionality is my intention, right? Now, let me focus on our module, guys. Don't worry about other applications part. Now, sorry. See, guys, I'm talking about time off admin tab, time off tab, timesheet tab, right? Someone is added couple of custom one over here, guys. Don't worry. See, someone is added something over here. Don't touch. I'm talking about time off admin tab, time off tab. Time off admin tab means you are going to get two different tabs, right, on the time off functionality screen, guys. Both admin level as well as user level, end user level, employee level, right? By default, these three tabs got activated by default, but still you need to cross check tabs. Tab elements are nothing but whether those tabs got activated or not. See, it's a default tab, guys. Admin level tab. Manage time off is nothing but admin tab. Time off tab. Time off, nothing but employee related. I mean to say, as a admin, I can able to see other employees complete time off information, etc. How many accounts you are eligible to get time accounts annually, how much balance is available. So when you requested, how many leaves got requested and I mean say approved by someone, how many leaves are pending, how much balance is available, how many leaves you requested and you rejected, I mean say you cancelled, everything you can able to view the data because you are an admin. For that, you need to get this admin tab functionality. Then time off, employee level, timesheet. right? You need to check whether these three tabs enabled, yes or no. By default activated, but still. And finally, let me navigate manage permission roles, RBP guys. So in this demo system under system admin role, yeah, this one guys, under system admin role, along with VC, time of functionality got activated guys. I mean say time of RBP is also got activated, but let me show you once again. What you need to do, you need to create a permission group, the name called same like your EC admin group, time admin group. If EC admin, time admin both are same, no need to create a separate group. If any difference is there, EC admins are differ, time admins are differ, you need to create a separate group. Once group got created, you need to create a permission role. Anyway, you know, right, how to create a groups, permission groups by using the user or username parameter or right dynamic group filter functionality. Now coming to the permission roles, click on create new, the basic information, any separate category customer is expecting, permission role RBP, maintain here time admins, right? Else EC system admin, ECTM system admin kind of stuff. Click on next, name and description, and let me focus over here user and admin permissions. Let me focus on time of functionality guys. EC anyway you guys knows. First thing, employee views, you need to enable guys. In the latest UI, you can able to see on the right hand side two tabs guys. This scroll bar system is going to display the one by one tab guys, one by one tab. I mean to say, let me go by here, employee central affected edit entities. So here you can able to see two scroll bars. One bar is applicable for subsection wise, one bar is applicable for entire section. I mean say entire tab. This is for tab scroll. See, person information. Next you can able to see home address. You have a query, coach, only these 5 or 6 fields only. No. For that you need to drag this button slowly. See, now you are under position information. So remember, right? Now employee views. Little bit tricky guys, the latest UI compared to old UI, but there is no other option. Why? Because the legacy UI got disabled completely. You can't switch back to legacy UI. Now coming to employee views guys, you are responsible for manage time off, okay, manage time off, the tab, and you are going to get under manage time off one more tab is there guys, time off tab also there. I don't know the reason why we can't able to see over here. Let me check one test employee for time being. Manage time off and time off. Two tabs you can able to see are employee views. I told you no, it's not there. The backend activity for people profile, configure people profile. Yeah, let me refresh once again guys. So manage time off, you need to enable under employee views, that to user permissions, under user level permissions. system admins, or else you need to create. Navigate to manage permission roles action. Click on create new. Your action your permission role name is time admins, SF time admins, whatever, some description. Click on next. Now we are under add permission, the second tab. As you know, we have two kinds of permissions, user and admin level. Let me focus on the user side. We have a tab name called employee views. Here you need to enable manage time off and time off, two things guys. Why it is not coming again? So here you can able to see time off guys, don't worry. Okay, now you can able to see, right, time off. Forget about other tabs guys. Someone is added with some knowledge in the bracket, you know, that's it. Leave it aside, those people. Time off, manage time off, admin view, employee view, simple. Let me focus on time management objects. Little bit homework over here, please keep in your mind. Someone removed guys, but let me. Time management objects permission. So here you can able to see under time management whatever the sub objects which we come across right now. I mean, say we understood as of now, like holiday calendar, work schedule, time profile, time type, time account type. The background connectivity dots are available, right? Those connectivity dots you can able to see. Options, counting, configuration. See, these are all the things you need to give the checkbox. See, view permission, edit, import, export actions, etc. For all the user level permissions guys. Time management object permissions under user level. So here you can able to see some of the country specific guys. You no need to give the checkbox select all for few other countries guys. Why? Because your customer belongs to country Saudi. Why do you need to enable for other countries like US, India, Australia, Germany, Japan? No need, right? Right? So you need to give slowly one by one guys. Don't touch field level overrides. Other things you need to give manually. It's your homework. I mean, it's your responsibility. Then come down slowly. Time management object is over, then user level. Don't click on select all. Some of the features is not applicable in your customer's requirement. Leave it. See, for example, there is no purchase leave, payout leave functionality guys. Success Factors brought up this feature in 2023, 2H 2023 if I'm not wrong, but there is no use for this particular payouts and purchase leave functionality. So that's why we no need to enable these two. If you enable, no harm at all, but at employee level you can able to see over here under time off tab you can able to see. So basically here you can able to see like this way guys, purchase time, payout time, like that way you can able to see some tabs, right? That is my intention. So don't touch these two guys, remaining is fine. So user level is over guys. User level permissions we are applicable for two tabs time management. One is universal tab, is another one employee views. That's it. So this time form templates is not required guys. If you want you can enable it. Then admin level guys, only two tabs. Manage time off, select all. So time account, all the permissions are applicable guys. Else any particular permissions, only view, etc. So all means all the permissions are applicable. Time off structure, this is action. Time off structure, majority of the admin permissions are related to 80 to 90% actions guys, transactions. Manage time off structures, time off calendars are the important time off actions. There is no purchase leave, there is no payout functionality guys, leave it aside. Then manage time. no purchase leave, payouts, etc. Yeah, that's it guys. Same to same, just enable it. Don't touch anything others. Only for this thing. Click on next. Same to same. Click on next. Click on save. So first time while you are trying to create a new permission role, system is going to ask you to add the assignment. Assignment tab you are going to get. This assignment tab you are going to get guys. Hope you remember when we are at in the EC functionality we already covered guys. Right? Same to same you need to create. Right? In order to create any permission role in the latest UI, any difficulty, you can reach me out. Feel free to contact. Right? So once we are ready with RBP and provisioning setup or etc., now we can start to build a project. I mean, say now you can able to start your time off functionality configuration for your customer as per the workbook you received. Now let me refresh guys once again. The first one guys, it is done. Now we are under configuration. See, right now we are under configuration. As I told you, under time off we are applicable for two major actions. One is manage time off structures, second one is time off calendars. For time off structures we have an alternative action is manage data. For alternative action is manage data. So you can use anyone. No harm at all, no restriction at all. Why you navigate to manage time off structures, why can't manage data? Why you navigate to manage data, why can't time off structures? There is no such kind of questions at all as of today. Whatever the action you can remember, but majority of the cases consultants will follow this action because time off is a MDF functionality. That's why. Then why SuccessFactors delivered this action means exclusively time off related objects you can able to see over here, exclusively time off related objects. But in the managed data, the combination of ECMDF objects and time off objects you can able to see. That is only the difference. Hope you guys are remember when we are in the structures under EC. There is an object name called position. As you know, we have two actions, right? One for manage data, the second one for manage positions. Why two actions developed by the SAP SuccessFactors? Since position is a MDF functionality, you can able to navigate via manage data position objects as well along with existing MDF. Coming to manage positions, in order to access exclusively the position data, I mean it's a position object. Same to same here also. So whatever, right? So let me focus on this action first guys. So this one is our upcoming concept, don't worry, time off calendars. So let me navigate for both guys. Just you can type here time off. Just you can type time off. You are going to get time off structures, time off calendars. Let me navigate manage data or data. See guys, holiday, the first object. Here also holiday, as you wish. So here you can able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still you can able to access here business unit. Here as simple as that. Clear, right? Now remember guys, our first one is right time of objects, as you know 7, in that 6 primary plus 1 standard, right? So let me go by the first one is holiday. How can we create list of public holidays? List of public holidays, right? So two options guys, you can create manual or automation. So automation is nothing but import and export data, since it is a MDF functionality. right? For other objects, you can apply both the options, guys, but depends upon the requirement, right? So if the manual is, in order to configure manual ways, the system will take less time, go ahead with the manual, else automation. So coming to in my experience, right, we will follow few things in the manual case, few things will go by automation. Majority of the cases we will go by only for the list of public holidays automation, guys. The remaining all the time of objects will go by manual configuration. Why? Because it's very user friendly. When you have more than some fields under one object, is very difficult to maintain the data, guys. Keep in your mind, mapping the data is very difficult. Now let me create couple of public holidays, guys, right? So let me navigate. Manage data is the action, or manage time of structures, whatever is fine. Create new holiday. Create one manually. Let me go by couple of other things automation. See, guys, holiday code. This UID system is going to generate automatically. UUID. This one, guys, universal unique identifier. System itself is going to generate. It contains more than 16 to 20 characters ID. I mean, say kind of barcode for our understanding. Universal unique identifier. Right? Let me maintain holiday code. Since it is a string, you can maintain alphanumeric combination, or alphabets only, or numbers only, or combination only, as you wish. Depends upon the customer's naming convention. Then name. And if it is applicable for one particular country, then you can specify that country only. Else, it's a universal. Universal means, for example, in your customer's requirement, the best example, guys, in your customer's requirement, India, US, right, Saudi, three global operations are there. For example, in India, just example I'm telling, Christmas is there. So it's the same applicable in other states. Okay, let me go by here, Australia, for example, for understand, right? So when you are trying to create a Christmas, you no need to set as a country specific. If you are not going to maintain country specific, it's a universal functionality. Remember that. If you are going to maintain country specific, for example, January 26th, who is going to celebrate, guys? I mean to say, not date, I'm talking about Republic Day. See, each and every country they are going to celebrate, not exactly on January 26th, right? So that Republic Day, country India, people are going to celebrate, right? So that time you need to set as country India, right? So here we need to configure couple of country specific Saudi, guys. Why? Because you mentioned country somewhere Saudi, you mentioned somewhere country India, system won't understand what kind of configuration you are going to maintain. So keep in our mind, whatever the EC you configured for customer, please maintain time of also same country. No confusion, system can able to recognize very easily, guys. For EC customer country India, for time of customer some other thing, it's very difficult. Correct, right? That is the reason. Even though if you don't know that particular country public holidays, just you can maintain some name. Country you can maintain Saudi or Australia, India, something, etc. Name you can maintain whatever you want. Still, if you don't know, just you can Google it. List of public holidays in the demo system I'm talking about, right? For country Saudi Arabia. As simple as that. Create one or two. Why do you need to create 20, 30? Right? Just create. Okay, let me go by here. So pick couple of things, 2 or 3, enough. In the real time, you are going to get the complete list of document, right? No need to worry. Now let me go by holiday code, guys. For example, 1001, let's see, like this way. So code should be unique, right? So let me maintain the naming convention, guys. 21, just example, guys. 211001, right? Nothing but our, just is nothing but time, guys. or else you can go by 2110 is best. 2110. Okay, fine. Name is founding day holiday. What is that founding day? We don't know, guys. Let me maintain founding day. Why it is not copying? Oh shit. Right? Only one Saudi, guys. There is no KSA. Saudi country code is SAU only. People used to call KSA, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but the code is SAU only. Keep in your mind, right? Currency is Saudi Riyal SAR only. Click on save. Why? Because it's a country specific. Just example I'm telling. Right? Now, let me duplicate. Let me create one more. Let me go by flag day, 11th March, flag day, holiday, 2111, flag day. Name is flag day, Saudi. System itself is going to generate one unique identification, guys. See, unique identifier, universal unique identifier. Now, let me upload bulk, the list of public holidays. If it is a 4 to 5, you can able to create manually, but more than 10 to 12 for different list, etc. So let me navigate, import and export data. Let me download template first. Generic object is holiday, only holiday, guys. Include dependencies? No, just download a template. Double click on this. See, guys, the first two rows are standard in order to maintain the data from third row onwards, right? See, holiday code that should be available in the English US, default value, UK translation, and country code. Now, holiday code, what is the next sequence, guys? The available sequence 2112. 2112. Enough, guys. 336. 5 plus 2, 7 is enough. Now, let me maintain some names, guys, here. Let me go by something. June 1st, something called something. Country. SAU. Any other? June. One more is June Solistic. Something called September. And one more in the September, National Day. For example, Christmas. So don't maintain country. If you are not going to maintain any country, it's a universal. While you are trying to create manual or automation, concept remains same, guys. For example, if you are trying to create something called, oh, some numbers are already reserved. Okay, Ramadan, right? Across the universe, the same day. See, plus or minus. They are going to follow the same day, right? So it's a universal like that way. Any universal holidays, no need to specify country. While you are trying to configure manual or automation, concept remains same. So what is the difference if you are going to maintain country or region as a blank? I'll show you right away, practical way, guys, please. I'm not going to maintain any country, guys. Save as. I'll share you this template, don't worry, for reference purpose. Yes. Let me navigate, import data, holiday, browse the file, UTF-8, validate, test run, view result, or scheduled job manager is the action name. See guys, total 5 records, processed 5, passed 5, no failed records. Now let me go by import library. View result. Or else you can straight away you can check under manage data or time of structures. Now let me go by, let me refresh. So 21 series, right? Two triple one. Now you can able to see total 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 we configured manually. The remaining 5 we uploaded via template. Now coming to here, guys, Christmas, have a look. For other configurations, we can able to see country. Coming to 2117, sorry, 6. See, there is no country. So the impact you will come to know in the next object, guys. So this is all about holiday, guys, right? Total 7, right? Total 7 public holidays. Now let me jumping into holiday calendar. The first 4 are very small objects, guys. Holiday calendar. It means add the list of public holidays into holiday calendar, right? Keep in our mind. So let me create, for example, I'm trying to create the example, something, just example, guys, some code. Let me navigate holiday calendar. This is our second object, right? Holiday calendar. Sorry. Now name. So name you can maintain, guys. Code is you have to maintain the unique code. Now the name is SAOC or else Saudi Arabian Oil Company holiday calendar, or else you can go by Saudi Oil Company holiday calendar. Now this one external code SAOC HC code, guys, Saudi Arabian Oil Company HC holiday calendar. right? Yeah. Again, you can able to see here unique identifier, guys, universal unique identifier. I'm not going to mention any country. Now see, guys, the moment if I'm trying to place a cursor here, if I'm going to search by 211, 6 are displayed. Sorry, 1 is displayed. Why 1 is displayed? Why can't remaining 6? The 6 we configured under country as Saudi. The one and only public holiday we configured under universal, not a country specific. See here, by default you can able to see Christmas only, the code, right? Try to understand the functionality, guys. So it means what? The moment if I'm trying to search by country specific, the combination you can able to see, guys, right now you can able to see the combination of country and universal specific. Now see 2111, all 7 you can able to see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is the mechanism, guys. At the time of you are trying to create a one public holiday, if you are going to mention that country as so and so, right, it is applicable for that particular country. If you are not going to maintain any country, it's a universal. You can able to call for that public holiday for any country calendar. For example, Christmas. You can able to call for the public holiday for any country calendar, but the remaining 6 applicable for country Saudi only. Right? This is the mechanism, guys. So let me add one by one, guys. 2111, 2112. You can go by automation, guys, but compared to automation, manual is user friendly. It is nothing but assignment, guys. The list of public holidays into one holiday calendar assignment. Holiday class is full category, guys, completely full. Now you have a query. Coach, how would I know the date of holiday? You no need to worry. They are trying to share with the company options and leave policy. In that you can able to see the list of public holidays information. They are trying to share that screenshot. L separate document. Plan C. Google it. Based on the holiday, you need to Google it when it is fallen. When it is going to be fallen. Right? 3 options. What is the first one, guys? Founding day. 22nd February. So 22nd February. And what about Flag Day? 11th March. So this February and March holidays you can't able to see at employee level because those are over. Only present and future, I mean say present and upcoming public holidays only you can able to see at employee level. Correct, right? You can't able to request, right? Just example I'm telling. So that is the reason you can't able to see before May 26 holidays, guys, in your list. Then what is the next one, guys? Arafat day something. 5th June. Then 21st June. Fifth June, 21st June, then September something, 22nd, 23rd. Okay. Testing purpose, guys, let me maintain 2 different months, guys. Testing purpose, let me maintain 2 different months, not in the same month, guys. Let me maintain something on. Anyway, it's under December. Right? Now, click on details. Click on details. The important one, guys. Click on details. Otherwise, you can't able to save the record. You need to click on details. Come down slowly. Here you need to specify holiday category. SuccessFactors delivered 3 different holiday categories, guys. Full, off, none. Holiday category, the advantage in the success factors time of functionality tooltip, help symbol. If you are unable to understand this particular grammar or English, just convert into other English pack, guys. Just convert into other English pack. If you are unable to understand SAP terminology, just convert into other language pack. Holiday category is used in holiday planned working time or time determination to define the planned working time on a holiday and in time valuation or etc. I mean to say, so this holiday category success factors delivered three different options: full day, off day, none. Now what do you mean by full? What do you mean by off? None. 100% functionality, the category should be full holidays only. That particular holiday is a full holiday. I can't recollect this Saudi holidays, guys. In spite of Saudi, I am picking some country India example. Holiday is holiday only. For example, Diwali, it's a full holiday. Ganesh Chaturthi, for example, in the list, full holiday. Ramadan, full holiday. Christmas, full holiday. Then, whenever if you are trying to configure customer who belongs to USA, especially USA, customer who belongs to USA, you are responsible for, if the requirement is there, you are responsible for 2 holidays under off day category. That too customer belongs to USA. If any requirement, then you are responsible, guys. Again, I'm repeating, right? For USA only, any requirement is there, then you are applicable, then it is applicable, guys. Right? Off day functionality, nothing but there are two eves are available. Two eves, nothing but events. Right? One is Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, and the second one is New Year Eve. Christmas Eve is nothing but 24th December 2nd off, guys. 24th December 2nd off means the next day is 25th, right? And this is for December 31st 2nd off. Nothing but the next day, 1st January, whatever the next year. So then you need to create same like these holidays you need to create. And when you are trying to add those holidays, for example, 7 plus 2, this is for country USA, 7 plus 2, you need to add as per the hierarchical order, I mean say as per the chronicle order, guys. And you need to specify here half, else full day only. Then what do you mean by non-functionality? I will explain. For example, it's a off day, then select. So what do you mean by non-functionality means there is a concept name called floating public holiday. Floating public holiday. It's a very rare requirement, guys. Those holidays initially you need to set as holiday category as none, and you need to modify into full later point. I mean to say floating public holiday, guys. So you know that is a public holiday, but you are not sure. I mean to say you are trying to create. Okay, let me go by. Please make a note, everyone. Time admin activities, guys. So time admin year-end activities. Year-end activities. Same fashion. EC admin year-end activities. So year-end activities are nothing but you are responsible for next year public holiday calendar. You are responsible for this year itself. So when you, for example, we are in 2025, right? Definitely we are going to create in the month of October or between the November or December, max cases. October, November or first week of December, you are responsibility to create 2026, 2027, at least 1 or 2 years public holiday calendars. For example, you are trying to create a public holiday calendar 2027 right now. Let us assume that there is a holiday name called Good Friday. Make sure you should know it is going to fall in on the Friday itself. Which Friday? And you know that it is going to fall in the month of April. Which week April is my question. Which Friday? So sometimes if you can cross check the previous year's Good Fridays, guys. Sometimes April second week, sometime third week, sometime first week, or sometime fourth week, as per the calendar. That is the reason. If you have such kind of requirement in your customers' business needs, initially you need to create, not in the implementation time, I am talking about the time admin activities functionality. For example, you are a admin, time admin, company employee. You are trying to do that year-end activities for 2027 holiday calendar. Right now you are going to create. So that time you got one Good Friday. It is going to fall in on Friday, that to April, but you don't know when. Or else you can go by USA Thanksgiving Day. It is going to fall in November, right? Something. Thursday only. Which Thursday? Month you know, date, month you know, week you know, but date you don't know, right? For those kind of public holidays, technically we used to call floating public holiday. On the same date, it is going to fall in plus or minus before one day, after one day. Initially, you need to set as none. So you are not defining when it is going to fall in. Later, that means you got the clarity. Then we can change it to none to full. Click on save. So your job is done. Now let me navigate to the next object is work schedule. These are all small one, guys. We have one big one, monster is there. Work schedule, working pattern of an employee, right? How many work schedules are there in your customer's requirement? You are responsible for accordingly. Here I'm going to create testing purpose only one work schedule, guys. Same fashion you can create, depends upon your customer's requirement. So let me go by the universal model is Monday to Friday, right? Saturday and Sunday as day offs, right? Keep in our mind. It means what? 5 days working, 2 days day off, holiday, right? Now create new work schedule. So this is for first object, second object, the third one. Now external name, guys, from here onwards, your external code not more than 10 characters. From here onwards, this object onwards, your external code is not more than 10 characters. You are going to get the warning. It's not an error. Within 10 characters is a recommendation. More than 10 characters, you are going to get the warning message. Just info. Now external name, let me go by Saudi Oil Company. Work schedule, same fashion you need to create, depends upon the business needs. Such field is optional, guys. Now the first question, guys, is individual work schedule is always no. Why no? Why can't yes? Is individual work schedule is nothing but, for example, in your customer's requirement around 1000 employees are there, guys, active employees. In that, for example, all 990 employees are under, 990 employees are under SAOC work schedule. Only for 10 people belongs to some other work schedule. So for these 10 people, you need to create some different name, some other work schedule. You need to create a work schedule first. Create and assign it for those 10 employees. And you need to set as for those 10 employees scenario is individual work schedule as yes, else no. Clear, right? I mean to say this particular work schedule is going to differentiating right? 95% people in the company. All means even though different work schedules, you have a query, coach, 990 people are having different work schedules. No, correct. I'm talking about something different work schedule is applicable only for 2 people, 3 people, 5 people in the company. Let me go by universal example, guys. For example, you are a director, even though you are an employee in the company. You no need to come and attend the office every day, 8 hours, 5 days a week, 176 hours in the monthly, right? Just example I'm telling. But system would like to track your time data end of the day for payroll purpose. Just example I'm telling. Or some other VPs are there, some other country heads are there. So for those people you need to create some unique work schedule. I mean to say 2 hours per day, 3 days a week, I mean say 6 hours monthly in this example. That time you need to create separately and you need to enable as yes, else no. Modal. Coming to model, work schedule supporting models, we have three, guys. In that, the universal model is simple work schedule, simple. Even though these 5 or 6 fields are not a mandatory fields, you need to maintain the data for future reference. Average hours per day, average hours per week. For that, average working days per week, 5. 5 into 8, 40. And what about average hours per month? Guys, what about average hours per month, guys? Any idea? Average hours per month. Let me go by simple calculation, guys. Time of functionality. So we have 52 weeks, right? So 364 days plus 1 day, right? So 52 weeks means what? 52 into 7 days. Sorry, 52 weeks means 52 into weekly 40 hours, right? 5 into 8. And 1 week, 8 days. So what is the total? 2088. And how many months are there? By 12. This is the actual calculation, guys. So you have a query. Coach, I think it's a 176, no? Okay. So if you can go by January, guys, you are going to get 174. In some other months, below 176, 174, etc. But the universal process should be this the way, guys. This is the way we are calculating average hours per month. Not this is the way. In few months, 22 working days, you are going to get is fine, 176. What about 20 working days, for example, like February month, right? 174 and 2088. Hours, guys, not days. Now, work schedule days assignment, guys. So here you can able to see 3 columns. The very important, guys. Couple of interview questions. Let me reveal. Planned hours decimal, planned hours and minutes, nothing but our regular clock format. So this decimal hours, so success factors delivered, there is a functionality name called decimal hours. Decimal hours will differ planned hours and minutes, guys. I mean to say, for example, planned hours and minutes, right? For example, 9 hours, right? 30 minutes. But coming to the decimal hours, guys, this is the format. Decimal hours means this is the way. For 15 minutes, 0.25 is the decimal hours, guys. For 15 minutes, 0.25 is the decimal hours, right? For 30 minutes, 0.50 decimal hours. For 45 minutes, 0.75 is the decimal hours, right? For 1 hour, anyway, 1 hour is fine, guys. I mean to say, when you are going to configure the work schedule with work schedule days association, this is the association, guys. You need to maintain here planned hours in the decimal format. System is going to convert into hours and minutes. I mean to say, for example, 8 hours 30 minutes is the per day you need to work 8 hours 30 minutes. Just example I am telling. 8 hours is going to count, 30 minutes is your lunch break or some other break, whatever. See, if you are going to maintain planned hours in the decimal like this way, see here, 8 hours 30 minutes. Now see the system behavior, guys. See, first of all, it's an invalid, guys. Just example I am telling. Okay. See, 08 point, not colon, guys, point. If I'm trying to maintain 30 minutes, system is going to recognize it is hours should be, the format should be clock format. 8 hours 18 minutes only. But customer is expecting 8 hours 30 minutes. For that, what you need to do? 8.50. System is going to convert into 30 as minutes. Decimal hours 0.5 into 0.30 minutes. I mean say 30 minutes. Keep in your mind, guys. If you have such kind of 8.5 hours, 8 hours 45 minutes, such kind of work schedule, remember that. Else universal 8 hours. 8 hours. 8 hours. 8 hours. 8. 0 day off. 0 day off. So if I'm going to maintain here day 1, nothing but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? I'm picking universal example, guys, here. See, day 1 fall in Monday, right? Keep in our mind. So Sunday means what? 7th day, 7 to 5. Sunday 7, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Friday and Saturday, nothing but 5 and 6 comes under day off category. 5 is, right? For that example, guys, not this example. This example 5 is Thursday. I'm talking about country, Saudi example, customer, right? 5 is Friday. Sorry, 6 is Friday for them. I mean, say as per their requirement, guys, 5 is Friday, 6 is Saturday. If you can calculate 7 to 4. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day off. Universal example, this is the way. Enough, guys. 1 week is enough. You have a query, coach. What about 1 year? The same work schedule keep on repeating. The schedule is keep on repeating, guys. If you would like to differentiate means you need to build a logic. I mean, say you need to maintain the assignment for the next 20 years, 15 years in the screen itself. For example, you have a query. In my customer's requirement, every 2 months once, employee has to work one Saturday, 8 hours additionally. It is not possible this schedule, guys. You need to create how many years you want that schedule. You need to maintain like this way. 8th, Monday, 9th, Tuesday, like that way you need to maintain. There is no such kind of requirement. Just interview purpose, someone might ask you. Just you need to explain to them accordingly. If not, this is the universal 1 week one. Guys, mute yourself in the background, please. Guys, mute yourself. Your voice is breaking. Too much noise in the background, please. Your voice is breaking and noisy, please. Yeah, can you please write your query in the chat, Mr. Vijay? Then start date, guys. Recommended by the SAP SuccessFactors, your customer's company start date, 1% criteria, 99% scenarios, universal start date, 11/1900. 1% scenarios customer start date, company start date, else universal start date. So whenever if you are going to bring the system into the live, that particular week, system is going to adjust accordingly. For example, January 1st, 2026, when it is going to fall in January 26, I mean say January 26 means 2026 guys. In my intention, January 2026, first day, Thursday. So that week system is going to schedule from Thursday, right? Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week onwards, Monday to Sunday, keep on going. Now country or region, Saudi. Now you need to specify one external code over here. I would like to go by SAOC, work schedule, right? Click on save. Now system is going to auto populate universal unique identifier, right? So this is all about work schedule functionality. So now let me go by the fourth one, time type.
Hello.
Yes,
Can you please explain us about the ease individual work schedule with S option?
is individual work schedule. Yes means, for example, in your customer's requirement, out of 1,000 employees, only 2 employees may have different work schedule, right? The moment you are going to hire those 2 employees, make sure you need to assign a work schedule, right? For those 2 people or 5 people, you need to create a separate work schedule. That
That's what.
time you need to enable here is individual work schedule is yes. That time you need to maintain their number of hours or etc. Here is enable yes, and maintain hours here too per day, per week 6 only because 3 days they are working, per month as per the average hours, and they are working over here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days only they are working. Same to same like this way you need to create. The remaining 4 days are the day offs. Only 3
Okay.
days is the working.
Another record we have to prepare your same.
Yes, correct. That's
Oh,
what I told you.
okay. Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah. So that time you need to create 2 different work schedules. For example, all 990 people under one work schedule, 10 people belongs to one work schedule. So where you are differentiating means you are going to enable as yes. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Do we have patterns, Bhargav? Bi-weekly,
Patterns
weekly,
means,
3 weeks, 4 weeks pattern.
yeah, for that you need to go by that comes under timesheet functionality. It does not comes under time management. It comes under timesheet functionality. We have an object name called work schedule day model. We have an object name called work schedule day model. You need to refer that one. So in the demo
Okay.
system, demo data is available. When you refer the demo data, don't modify, just you can take action, make correction. You will come to know how SAP is going to configure. Even though tomorrow you tag out any of the customer's requirement, we are referring that objects only for reference purpose. Demo system references only.
Okay. On the day one you have mentioned, right? It is always Monday, or it will be depends upon the WSR changes.
See, day one indicates Monday. It's always.
Always Monday.
You can't change. Yes, Monday to Sunday. It's a work schedule. Monday to Sunday. It is
Right.
not
Right.
Sunday to Monday. Monday to Sunday.
Right. Thank you.
Same like SAP HCM time management functionality.
Right.
Now let me go by time type. The next object is time type, also called as leave type, options type. So basically guys, time type contains 2 categories, options type, attendance type. Here we are going to discuss options type, not attendance type. Attendance types are nothing but client meeting, business meeting, KT review, knowledge transfer, etc. Those are comes under attendance time types, guys. Let me go by options time types. For example, annual leave, sick leave, vacation leave, casual leave, right? Maternity, paternity, and marriage leave, right? Sabbatical leave, recreation leave, refreshment. Recreation leave means some refreshments. Like there is a list of time types. It's a purely depends upon your customer, company, time off policy or leave and options policy or whatever, right? So let me configure the basic time types first. But in the real time, by that time you are experienced consultant, you no need to create separately time type and time account type, guys. It is a combination of time type and time account type. But the major rule is you should know when we go by along with time type, time account type. Is it mandatory time account type for every time type, or without time account type also we can able to configure the time types? For that, let me demonstrate you guys the few basics against time type first, then we are jumping into time account functionality, right? But in the real time combo, we are jumping at a stage, guys. By that time you are experienced consultant, you know. First time, right? Let me go my basic view. See, right now we are in the time type, guys. See, have a look. Right now we are in the time type. This is a screen, guys. So don't worry, looks like a some n number of fields, guys. So let me go by few fields for time being. External name. Let me cover few fields first. External name is nothing but that particular time type name, leave type or options type name. That options time type only you can able to see at employee level, guys. So for example, let me open our test employee, Trisha Simmons. So people profile level under time management, you can able to see that name, guys. See, annual leave, sick leave, vacation leave, maternity leave, sabbatical leave, child care leave, whatever, right? So this text is nothing but time type label, guys. This text is coming time type label, time type external name, nothing but label is nothing but external name, right? Annual leave. So few customers may ask you to maintain like this way in the bracket, guys. Few customers, they won't ask you to maintain the label. Text is enough. But few customers cases, they would like to see the label as in the bracket AL, bracket SL, bracket CL, casual leave, VL, vacation leave, like that. So please maintain the translation part at least default value, guys. Don't forget at least default value. At least remember and apply, right, in the customer system. Now here also universal unique identifier. And one more thing, guys, here there is a field name called flexible requesting allowed. Is by default no only in the real time also. Once if you are going to enable this functionality over here, you are applicable over here as well, guys. Flexible requesting allowed. Flexible requesting allowed. Once you activate, you can't roll back. What do you mean by flexible requesting allowed is nothing but when you are trying to enable as yes and time type level also, employee can able to request. I mean to say they can bypass the planned working time as per the work schedule defined by you. I mean to say per day you mention 8 hours. As an employee you can able to request 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours up to one full day, nothing but 8 hours. When you are trying to enable this functionality, guys, being an employee, I can able to, right, request a leave 1 hour, 32 minutes, 50 seconds. It is very difficult for the time admins tomorrow, right? 1 hour, 32 minutes, 52 seconds. I mean to say they are bypassing the planned working time as per the work schedule defined by you as an admin, as a consultant, whatever. So that is the reason no one customer is not looking for such kind of functionality. But interview purpose, you should know. That is my intention. As a product consultant, you should know first of all. Right? So don't enable both the places, guys. Once you enable, we can't roll back. That is the mechanism. Workflow configuration. For this particular time type functionality, you need to configure separate workflow. 99% cases, the workflow contains time type related, only manager approval. 1% scenario, manager plus HRBP, employee manager plus employee HRBP or employee HR. That's it. So let me create one workflow, or else you can call existing workflow as well. Workflow SAOC time of workflow. Right? Name. Remaining days 2. Delegation support. Approver type is role. Role name is approver role is manager. Source. Add with route change. Skip the step. Behavior. So when you are going to maintain here remaining days, don't enable this field. Someone is enabled in the XML, guys, corporate data model. In the real time, 99% it is a disabled field, guys. Days until auto approval means, which we already come across when we are writing the workflow functionality. Let me recap once again. If you are trying to maintain here, for example, 3 days as per the customer's requirement, the mechanism, one system is going to reach more than 3 days after you request a approval to the respective manager, system itself is going to auto approve that behavior, guys. Auto approval. System itself is going to auto approval. Right? That is the reason. Don't enable this field. So if you, yeah, CC, guys, I forget to share you. CC, you need to add here CC, your company email ID. CC, you need to enable. External email, you need to specify info or HR at the rate info.hr@saoc.com. Just example I'm telling. Once workflow got approved for all the steps, okay, only one step, these people get notified. This is not a original email ID, just I added dummy email ID, external email, company email ID. Once your workflow got ready, now you can search by over here SAOC. Right? Time of approvals. Unit. Is it annual leave is a right? Hours or days format. Unit is nothing but hours or days. Hours or days. So majority of the time types configuration under unit as days, else hours. You can, it's not a big deal. Days or hours format, that's it. In the outcome, you can able to see like this way, 0 hours sick leave, else 10 days annual leave, like this way. Country or region, if you can go by one particular country, this is the way. Classification is absence or attendance. See here, guys, absence or attendance. These are all comes under timesheet configuration, guys. So for example, if it is an attendance, just example I'm telling. See, guys, you need to specify some external code, that's it. Very less fields, guys, hardly 5 or 6 fields only for the attendance configuration as a time type. But coming to absence type, around 15 to 20 fields are applicable. So you may configure here on call, kind of attendance only, break, extra hours, right? Coming to attendance, you can go by name is KT hours, business meet, client visit, right? Etc. Else options. So by default, you can able to see classification as options. So collision grouping is nothing but you can't able to request two different time types. I mean say two different leave balances on the same date, same duration. I mean to say, for example, annual leave you already requested May 26 to May 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. May 30. 5 days you already requested. Again, you are trying to request sick leave as May 28. Is nothing but collisioning, nothing but collide, right? Collision grouping. For that, you need to create one group name, guys. Again, this functionality is coming from SAP Time Management copy version. Specify the country name, external name, code, or else. See, you can use anyone, guys, here. Testing purpose, you can refer. Demo system is available or whatever. Just name, code for which country. That means you can't able to request, right, two different time types for the same duration. You are under annual leave. Right now you are under annual leave, guys. You already requested 5 days. You are enjoying. How can you able to request sick leave in between 28th? Already you requested, approved by your manager, and you are enjoying with your family. 26 to 30. How can you able to request 28th again? Then requesting on non-working days allowed is the default no. Non-working days allowed means no. So it's a combination of day offs and public holidays. Keep in our mind. I mean to say, the moment you are trying to request a leave as an employee, if you are going to enable as yes, still you can able to request a leave on Sunday, Saturday. For example, country India, you can able to request a leave on Diwali, Ramadan, Christmas, Ganesh Chaturthi, Ramnavami, Ugadi, Pongal, etc. You have a query. Coach, these are all public holidays, no? But you enable that functionality, right? So requesting on non-working days allowed, no. If you are going to mention here no, what happened, you know, guys, the moment you are going to request a leave on Saturday and Sunday as per the work schedule, you are going to get default. System is going to auto-populate one message with error. Make sure you need to specify one working day, because today is a Saturday public day off, today is Sunday day off, or working days, today is some public holiday. Like that is the mechanism, guys, right? And accrual recalculation relevance we'll discuss in the time account type functionality. Undetermined end date allowed, nothing but as an employee, whenever if you are trying to request a leave, make sure you need to specify leave start date, end date at any cost. If you are going to enable as yes, without filling any date, they can able to request a leave, guys. But it's not a right mechanism, right? If you are not going to specify when you are going to back to the company, how would I know as a manager to distribute your work schedule? Correct, right? You are my manager, right? If I'm going to request a leave, annual leave, start date is May 26. There is no end date. Just example I'm telling. How would you know when I'm back to the company or meanwhile, etc.? If I'm going to specify May 26 to June 5 or 6 something, etc., at least during these 10 days or 7 working days or etc., you can able to distribute my work to some other fellow colleagues, right? So this is the way. Undetermined end date allowed is always no. Options class, it is always unspecified, guys. Options class is always unspecified. When we go by sickness means, please make a note, when we go by sickness means only sickness, not for sick leave, etc., guys. For only European countries, guys, for only European countries, that too options type as sick leave, then set as sickness, else unspecified. It's a mechanism, right? Always unspecified. When we go by sickness means customer belongs to European region, that too sick leave you are trying to create a time type category. You are trying to configure time type as sick leave, that time you need to set as sick leave, sorry, sick leave, else unspecified only, right? Keep in your mind. So this is a mechanism, guys. Why European countries means as per the European something is there, guys, legislatory ELPA something, legislatory So European government union law something is there, guys. As per the law, that is the reason. I can't recollect. Sorry. Now some of the fields are there, guys. These are all the interview questions. There is no separate notes in the time off. Everything is a interview question. See here, counting method. What do you mean by counting method? Permitted fractions for unit. We have three options. So what is the significance of option A, B, C? Same to same for hours. If your unit has days, focus on days field. If your unit has hours, focus on the hours field. And we have two event reasons over here. So we have one standard event name called leave of absence. We have one standard event, guys. Under that, we need to create two different event reasons. And duration display according to three options are there. Again, interview question. When we go by work schedule, when we go by calendar days, when we go by deduction quantity, what is the difference between these three? Right? So we'll discuss in our tomorrow session time type, guys. For time being, let me say for time being, as of now, let me see, guys. External code naming convention. This is the way, guys. Time type, annual leave, SAU. Status is active. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We'll discuss in our tomorrow session once again the complete time type functionality. Did you notice that time account type also available under time type only, time account type, right? We'll discuss time type in our tomorrow session, guys. So once we configure the basic time of functionality, then we are jumping into time account type, time accounts, etc. High level objects. Guys, any questions as of now? Is it clear so far? I might say the functionality is a little difficult or user friendly, can able to understand or etc.
Bhargav, do we have any quota types for the absences?
Yeah, that's what I told you. That is nothing but time account type functionality.
Okay. Why I'm asking this question? Per earned leave, it will be per year it will be 20 days. So it should not go beyond
Exactly,
that
exactly.
20 days, right?
Yeah, for that we need to for that you need to build a logic. You can't request more than 24 days or something. So that you will come to know in the time account type functionality. No need to worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, how do you feel the functionality is a difficult one or user friendly? No answers from your end? Oh, you don't want to share, huh? Okay.
It's not much difficult. It's I feel it's okay. It's not a tedious one.
Okay. What about others? What about others? Anjani, Durga, Sureka, sorry, Shahida, Shashreka, Onkar, Prashant.
Terminology is understandable only, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
after your explanation, it is clear.
Difficult.
After your explanation, it is clear, I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, team. We'll meet.